Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tia. Thank you so much for being here. Now, for those of you who are familiar with me and for the almost 10,000 of you who watched my Vegan Soul Food Like a Boss video, welcome back and thank you so much. I wanted to explain first why my channel name has changed for the third time this time. Part of the reason is because I've gone through so many changes in my life since divorcing and starting over and all of that stuff, but the other part is because I am a Libra, and although everything about Libras is not true about me, sometimes I can be a little bit indecisive, but I can 99.9% promise you that this time this is it. My new channel name and brand is intentionally Tia, because I have decided and realized that living intentionally is what I want to do and will be doing from now on. And simple. So this channel now is going to focus on food, fashion, and femininity, and pretty much everything that inspires me to live a fabulous and fantastic life. So I'm excited to share this new journey with you. And for those of you again who did watch the Vegan Soul Food Like a Boss video, stay tuned, because this video is going to be Vegan Soul Food Like a Boss, the second edition, just in time for Thanksgiving. So today I'm going to show you how to make a 100% vegan smothered chicken with some creamy mashed potatoes, a tasty cornbread dressing, made from scratch cranberry sauce, and also a delicious ginger cocktail. A raspberry orange cocktail, and what else is there? And also a white chocolate and raspberry bread pudding. So if you have not seen the Vegan Soul Food Like a Boss video, the first edition, I'm going to link that one below so that you can check out all of those recipes. The recipes will also be in the description as well. But if you want to put together a full vegan spread for Thanksgiving, then between these two videos, trust me, you can't go wrong. I'm super excited to have you guys here, and I hope you guys enjoy the video and the recipes. So just a little update about me also. I do eat a lot of vegan food for just health purposes. I try not to consume as many animal products, but I do still eat pescatarian from time to time, but just for the sake of education and helping people to eat more plants, then most of the recipes on this video will be plant-based. So once again, enjoy the video. Welcome to Intentionally Tia. Thank you again so much for being here, and let's get right into these recipes. Alright guys, here we are with the smoked Gouda Squash Casserole that I forgot to mention that I'm making, but I'm so glad I did. I only had some smoked Gouda vegan cheese, so I used it, and what an amazing combination of flavors. You're just going to chop up 2 squash and a half of an onion and add that to the saucepan with a little bit of salt, cover it with water, and simmer it until it's tender for about 3 minutes. And then you're going to drain that and put it to the side and get ready for the sauce, which you're going to make with a flax egg. A flax egg is 1 tablespoon of ground flax meal with 3 tablespoons of water. You set it aside for 5 minutes, and here it is. Combine it with some mayo, some sugar, a pinch of salt and pepper, and this is the quick and simple sauce for this squash casserole. And the sugar is going to balance the flavor of the cheeses and the mayo, and just make this totally yummy. Once you get this combined, give it a taste and adjust the seasonings. Once you have the cheese, which is a half a cup of Gouda chopped slices that I had. And basically, if you need additional salt, it will be dependent upon the type of vegan mayo and cheese that you use. But once you get all of that combined, you're going to go ahead and add that to an 8x8 baking dish. And to make this more fun and festive and a crunchy topping, I took the easy route and used some crispy fried onions, which are all over the stores these days, you guys. You know that these are like the popular thing to add on green bean casserole, but once you add those on, just drizzle it with a little bit of vegan butter, pop it in the oven for 350 for 25 minutes, and you get this beautiful casserole, which serves about 6. If you need more, double or triple the recipe as needed. Next up, this savory cornbread dressing, which, guys, I love dressing, okay? And so all you have to do here is saute some salt, some onions and celery, and add some vegan butter, some salt and pepper, and some rubbed sage, which is a little bit more intense and totally perfect for dressing, especially around the holidays. So once you get these all, you know, fragrant and tender, outside of making the cornbread, this is pretty much all the cooking that you need for this dressing. And I took the easy way out and made some Jiffy beforehand. With the vegan Jiffy, I just substituted dairy-free milk, again a flax egg, pop this in the oven, and once it cools off, you add it to a bowl, and 4 cups of any kind of stuffing mix that you have. You're gonna toss in the veggies, 2 cups of some vegan chicken broth, some butter, another flax egg. We're killing it with the flax eggs today, guys, you can see. And a tablespoon of vegan mayo and some more rubbed sage, just to give this last punch of sage flavor. And it should look like this, but guys, you know, feel free to add some mushrooms, some cranberries, raisins, some vegan sausage, anything to elevate this dressing. It's just the perfect dressing as is, but adding something else will make it even more fabulous, just based on your personal preferences. But as long as it's not too wet or too dry, it should look like this, and it's ready to go in the oven. And we're gonna bake this uncovered at 350 for about an hour. And like I said, you know, I just love dressing. I made this for a couple of weeks ago for the video, and me and my boyfriend ate the whole pan. I can't wait to make some more for Thanksgiving, but it was good to kind of have a little pre-Thanksgiving dinner. So once it's all golden brown and toasty and crackly like this, it's ready, guys, and it's still moist and delicious on the inside. Smothered chicken and gravy, one of my favorite things to eat, especially with some rice. But you know, Thanksgiving, mashed potatoes, kind of traditional. Totally yum. Saute some onions until it's nice and golden brown. And here I have some vegan bouillon. Just letting you know, I'm going to prepare that with like a 1.5 cups of some water. But in the meantime, I'm adding some flour to make this onion roux. Then adding the broth and just stirring that around to make sure we get all the lumps of the flour out. And to make this a little bit more intense and to bring out a beautiful brown color, we're going to go in with a little bit of browning and just kind of stir that around. And I've already prepared some vegan chicken tenders in the air fryer at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes. And we're going to go ahead and add that to this gravy. Toss them around so they get coated, and we're going to cover and simmer these for about 10 minutes just to let the tenders soak up some of that juiciness from the gravy and for the gravy to thicken up. And one last touch to just bring out the brightness and freshness in this dish is 1 to 2 tablespoons of fresh chopped parsley. And look how beautiful that is, guys. That parsley just adds a nice flavor and makes it look prettier. Now, creamiest mac and cheese is super easy. We got 4 russet potatoes that we chopped and peeled, and just cover them with water, a tablespoon of salt, cook them and drain them once they're tender. Then we're adding some dairy-free milk, some butter, some salt, and some garlic powder. And the secret to my creamy mashed potatoes, see, I'm talking about mac and cheese, is to beat it with a cake mixer. And you just beat it on high for about a minute or so until they're creamy like this. And yum. Alright, this cranberry sauce, homemade cranberry sauce has such a prettier presentation, and it's super easy. We got a pound of cranberries, juice, 1 orange, 1 cup of sugar, a pinch of cinnamon. And I didn't get the final picture of this, guys. I don't know, somehow I messed up getting this coming off the stove, but you simmer for 15 minutes until it's like a gel chunky sauce, and it can't be beat, guys. Super easy and a very nice presentation. This vegan white chocolate raspberry bread pudding is so delicious. We're gonna bake some stale bread. I took some toasted Texas toast, toasted it at 200 degrees for about 15 minutes. You're gonna make this custard, which is some butter, some half and half, some sugar, a flax egg, and some almond extracts. Once you get that all mixed up, you're gonna combine it little by little with this stale Texas toast, and keep, little by little mixing it until it comes out like a wet type of mixture. You don't want to over mix it, but you kind of want it to look like this. And now we're ready to get this in the oven as well. We're gonna butter a 9x13 dish and do this in 2 layers. So we're gonna take half of this bread mixture and go ahead and get it in the pan with a half a cup of white chocolate chips and 6 ounces of raspberries, and we're going to repeat that again. Bake this covered for 45 minutes at 350 degrees, and then bake another 10 minutes uncovered. Once it's golden brown, it's beautiful. Onto the drink. Okay, this raspberry orange splash is a perfect mocktail or cocktail mixer. We have some orange Kool-Aid with some raspberry powder, some pineapple juice, and top this off with ginger ale at the time you're about to serve. Get your glass all pretty with some raspberry powder and just ice this baby. This is perfect with some vodka or tequila, and ready to go with this amazing platter of food here. Look how beautiful that is. The combination of flavors, just perfect, guys. But like I said, if you're making a full Thanksgiving spread, you want to go and look at my Vegan Soul Food Like a Boss other recipes. There's mac and cheese, some greens, and some other stuff if you want to make a full spread, but this is it, guys. I hope you enjoy, and welcome back to Intentionally Tia. I'll see you guys soon.